Well, hello everyone. How are we all? I've had a big sleep, guys. Let's say hi to everyone as they're coming in. Hi, Crime and Justice. You were first in here this morning. Thank you. Miss Justice, Josie. Hi, Nancy. What a big day yesterday. I virtually channel hopped while I was making member gifts with the marathon. And how awesome is it? I'm just going to make a noise while I pull this chair in. Yeah, the timing was really crappy because I just got in the car yesterday afternoon to go and pick the girls up from school, and then Discord's going off its face that they wanted to come to my channel, and I was like, oh, because I couldn't just come straight home. We had a little job to do first, so I missed out on hosting. So I'm hoping at some point today, sorry guys, I get another opportunity, because it's just like a huge family, and I'm so honored to be a part of it and helping in any way I can. Hi, Lisa. Did everybody see the Wells family YouTube channel? Like, guys, I cannot. It's just cracking me up so much. I was going to put a community tab announcement up that there's a positions vacant. Josie, Miss Justice, they might be after some mods over there. I'm sorry, it just is laughable. Hi, Sending Good Karma, welcome. I just can't. It's just, what next, guys? Dr. Phil, the behavioural channel. Now he's cut Mr. and Mrs. Sharon Skeezy out of a job by starting his own YouTube channel. I just like, oh. So if anyone needs some mod positions, go over and ask Donnie and Candace. They might be looking for some, because I reckon they're going to need it. They should have actually sourced out some mods before they started their channel. Can you imagine their lives? You've got to laugh. Seriously. It's, hi, Patty. Hi, Stacey. I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment of, just trying to look at the craziness of it all without skipping over the seriousness of it all, as we know is the fundraiser. And what an epic effort. I'm so excited. We're nearly at 20 grand. So I've just been on Q Carlock's channel, because when I went to sleep, it went up to when Q woke up and give the total on John Q's channel last night, my time. Can you guys see that? It was 16,100 roughly. So I think they're all sleeping and having a bit of a rest. So I thought I'd just come on and see if Q had her PayPal and Cash App and all that sort of stuff on here, just so someone's still talking about it while they're having a rest. And I thought they might have had a bit of an update here with the total, but it's not there. But I'm pretty sure if the last update was just before they finished, it was 6,096 or something like that. 16,096. And look at this shirt, guys, for Chase. How special is that? Our little mate. I just love Chase. I think he's, you know, the bestest little trooper on earth. So if you do want to purchase from the store, the little merch link is up here. Yeah, right there. And we'll click on that and we'll go over there and have a squiz. But yeah, how's oh dear. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Hi, Griffey. How are you? Can I ask a question without being hated? Of course you can, Miss Justice. Instead of a reward fund that we don't know who it's going to go to, I'm wondering about funds for searches. Yeah, it's a good question, Miss Justice. Let's hope that someone takes advantage of this reward fund that we're contributing to, and there's some information come out of it, because it was 40,000 before the fundraiser, wasn't it? So it's going to be up, and I predict over 20, like I think well and truly it'll be well over 20, probably 30,000 by the time they're finished. So that's 70,000, say. That's a big incentive for someone to go and cash in if they know anything. Let's hope that it's used to actually locate her. Yeah, the only thing that's ever bothered me, and I think the consensus is that it has that time factor on it. But at least we've got till next June, and hopefully this is over well before then. Yeah, most searchers are volunteers. Yeah, well, look at EquuSearch. They're all volunteers, aren't they? EquuSearch. I always have trouble pronouncing that word. Hi, Twiggy. Did I already say hi to you? Brains all over the place this morning. It's so cold. It's really, really chilly here still. We had to get another load of wood yesterday. Just because I'm going to show you guys, in case you haven't seen this. We'll go back over to Q Store in a minute, but I just want to show you their YouTube channel because it's funny. I think it's funny. Tell me what you think. She did not look up at the camera one time. Like, mind you, it only goes for like 6 seconds or something. Hi, Yaya. Welcome. Yeah, it doesn't go for very long, but he looks like he's the star of the show. So on point. Like, but look at his eyes. There is something going on right there, Donald. You are completely high, allegedly, to me. And Candace looks really, really pissed. Like, are you serious? You're going to do this? And what's the go with the things around the necks, guys? See those things? Saw that today, crazy. Why waste their time and ours? Missed it. Oh, Paddy, Mr. Sexy. I don't know what he thinks he is, honestly. But he is the true definition, hi, Andrea, of a narcissist. Because he is like drowning in love for himself. He just loves every second of being in the limelight. And Candace is just not. I think she's got a flannelette shirt underneath her jean jacket. Oh, okay. Really? No, because it looks like it's tied up behind. Could be. Never thought of that, Patty. Yeah, good point. It just looks like it goes all the way around their neck. Those are gator masks. Oh, okay. Thanks, Crime and Justice. Yeah, it's interesting to me. Just that. Just look at it. Says it all. Him sitting there like he thinks he's Dr. Phil himself. It just makes me sick to my stomach. Let's listen to him.
Hi, this is Don and Candace Rose, and this is our YouTube channel.
She looks interested, doesn't she? Go back here. No. What's going on? Yeah, it done looks more like a turtleneck skivvy. Yeah. They really are pathetic excuses for human beings. Candace just looks like, get it out of my face. I just don't get, since the Chris McDonough interview, how she virtually, other than telling Donald off in the background of Mr. and Mrs. Share's lives, she hasn't once mentioned a word about Summer or I know she cops lots of flack, but use your platform for the right reasons. My question is, why is their YouTube channel marked safe for kids? I know, I thought that too, Miss Justice. Oh, Crime and Justice. Do they think this is going to help them get their kids back? What are they thinking they're going to achieve out of it? That's my question. Because it's, I don't know. Does he think he's another John Walsh? Or Mr. Class? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's thinking. He's going to be another founder of some sort of missing child foundation. Let's see how that goes, Donny boy. Griffey says, nah, even bikers have better morals and respectability than that, I believe. Yeah, it's, you know, one thing is for sure, they never cease to bring upon attention to themselves. Yeah, me too, Patty. You know, they've gone to the trouble, sorry, of making this YouTube channel, but they couldn't get back to Q Carlock or any channel that has been involved in this fundraising for the reward fund to say, yeah, it's fine to use those photos on the merchandise to raise money to help find your daughter. That's not a priority. As far as I know, they haven't got back to anybody about a letter to authorize that they can use them. But then if you listen to, because a few people tagged me in it yesterday, and I might even play it. Hopefully, I don't think Mystery Angel's a bit cranky. But Nita yesterday posted, Griffey could probably explain that. So if you put a photo on Facebook, guys, it is not legally your property anymore. It is the property of Facebook, and anyone has a right to use anything that is on Facebook for the right reasons. Hi, Suzanne Sutherland. Because I was starting to have a bit of a stress attack about these little quilts I'm making. And I thought, is this just going to be all a waste of time if I can't send them out because they've got Summer's face on them? And I was stressing about it, and I thought, well, they're not a sale as such, like they're gifts, so surely that's okay. But after I listened to Mystery, feel free to share anything of Mystery Angels. Chip looked it up after she saw your beautiful quilt. Oh, really? Oh, thanks, Griffey. I might do that because, where are we? We go here. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place today. And it's like the weirdest mood. I'm just in one of them silly. I actually feel like I haven't been to sleep for 3 days. But I have these quirky, stupid moods where it's like there's a naughty voice happening in my head. It had something about the rand in it, didn't it, Griffey? Here we go. She loses her shit. Right. She did it well. Now I've lost my mouse.
You don't even have a right to know first.
Where's the bloody mouse gone? I'm not even joking, I've lost the cursor.
Until social services release statements.
This is what happens when you get
I've just
2 screens and you're trying to operate 2 screens and it goes to the other screen. You're like, oh dear Lord. She would love that. We all love Chip, don't we, guys? But she says this perfectly, a lot better than I can explain it, and so does Nina. Like, I get the gist of what they're talking about, but I can't relay their stuff. So I'll share the screen. Yes, I'd be warned today. I just have this weird vibe happening where I'm just, I don't know, I've just got the giggles and I'm just seeing the stupid side of everything. And I think sometimes it doesn't hurt to be a little bit lighthearted. Love Chip. Yes, we do. Okay, I'll play this. And she's very, very, she means it. I sat up to attention and I listened. Here we go.
just popped on here to do a little video because I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of people saying, you need permission off Don and Candice to do this, and you need permission off Don and Candice to do that. I've had enough. I've had enough of you lot trying to stop us who are trying to help Summer in any way, shape or form, and the boys. Sick and tired of it. So here we go, shall we? If you look on Mystery Angels Community Wall, it will show you proof that number one, Candice and Don don't no longer have their children. Therefore, their parental rights have been suspended until further action, which means, boys and girls, look it up in your laws in the USA, in Canada, and the UK. It means that parents do not have any rights or royalties to the children. CPS does. Okie dokie, good. Also, because Summer is missing, they've also had to put an order on Summer that if she is found live and well, she cannot be returned to Don and Candice, and they don't have any rights. The state does. So the state will know first before Don and Candice. The reason why the police do not have to update Don and Candice and treat them just like the public is because they are just the public. The people who will be notified if Summer gets found first are and only are CPS. That's it. And the rest will come on the news, and Don and Candice will find out the same way as us. Shame, but there you go. Treat your kids like you know what, then you're going to get treated like you know what by the law, right? Just because all the time you criminals think that the law is on your side, just sometimes, just once, it sometimes goes on the good guy's side. So go ahead, Don and Candice, try to sue us all, because we'll sue you for harassment, neglect, and everything else possible. So, if anyone puts public domain on anything when they publicly take the pictures, it becomes public domain. Which means whatever platform it's on has the rights and permissions to that property, including videos, pictures, and all that. I'm damn autistic with learning difficulties, and I figured that out in 5 minutes. I talked to my care workers, they phoned around, and there you go. So stop telling people to stop doing stuff to help Summer. When people are trying to fundraise for Summer, for the boys, you lot think you can't do that. You have to have permission. No, you don't. Also, on Paw Patrol and Chase and anything like that, there is a lot of free photos. Again, I have put the link and put them up there as well. So for anyone that's being bullied, please contact Facebook or contact YouTube and tell them that although they have permission to touch it, you're still getting bullied and told to take your products down because they don't like it, because they never thought of it first. And if them idiots want to believe, and you know who I'm talking about, if they want to believe that it's against the law, then go ahead. Get Don and Candice to sue. See how stupid they're going to look. So Facebook and YouTube will not sue for fair trade in pictures unless they're using it for, they called it a dog or something. In other words, bad things. You have fair trade use of anything that's online as long as you use it respectfully and responsibly. Unless the person has physically brought the rights to their photographs, copyrights, and has a receipt and certificate, which means that every time they put anything on, they would have to put it up as copyrighted by law. But if they haven't got that certificate, it's not copyrighted. It belongs to YouTube and it belongs to Facebook and any other public domain that uses it. So if you're still worried, just contact your Facebook, contact YouTube, and get them to write you a quick letter. They'll give you a quick email to say, yes, of course, go for it. It's for a child that's missing. You want to get the word out there, no problem. You want to use it for gifts and stuff like that, no problem. As long as you don't use it for bad things, then you should be fine. Get a letter and then shove it in their face each time.
Don and Candice never made none of them pictures that went on, and you can't take it down and do it now because it's already in the domain. So any picture you take off for Summer or any other child on Facebook, you and you alone can ask Facebook for it. It becomes Facebook's property. The only time it doesn't is if you've already got the rights to it and you have to buy the rights to anything you put up on Facebook, then you have the royalty rights, but only royalty rights. That means if you earn money off it. And royalty free means you can use it however you want and you can use it for whatever you want. So those who sit out there stopping people doing candles for summer to raise money and stuff like that, I'm sick of you trying to stop people, good people, honest people, just helping, just trying to find summer. And you're trying to stop it because you ain't got the technology or the mental power in any way, shape, or form to do it. And before you go on your channels and slagging people off, oh, you better take that down because you can't sell candles with someone's pictures on. You better ask Don and Candice. You better ask Don and Candice. But I'm not supporting Don and Candice. I only want to do what's truth. But I will tell them to not tell anybody what they're really trying to say because I don't want them to get in trouble. But I'm not on their side. I just want the truth. Then stop harassing people. That's the one good thing you should do. Stop it. Leave them alone. Let them do what they need to do to find summer. It doesn't matter. And nobody's wrong. Got it? So if Mary wants to say her idea, or Mary's or Summer's family wants to say their part in what could be, nothing to do with you. You don't know if it's true or not, unless you know something we don't. So all you people that go out there attacking people for having thoughts and having ideas of their own, shame on you. Shame. Bad people. Because unless you've got the actual fact of what happened to our little Summer, then how dare you turn around and say someone's idea could be wrong, someone's conclusion could be wrong. How do you know? And you don't even say could be, you say that's not right, that's a lie, that's not right, that shouldn't happen. How do you know what's right or wrong? Come on, explain to me. Is it because you know the truth? Then if you don't, then you can't know if it's wrong or right. So how dare you stand there and tell people what someone feels and thinks is wrong? The only time someone's wrong is if the evidence proves it. There is no evidence. Remember, innocent till proven guilty. So anyone in this world can make a conclusion of what they think of their own evidence that they've seen with their own eyes and felt with their own heart what's going on. And every single one of them could be true. So therefore, nothing's a lie until it's proven in a court of law. Right? Innocent till proven guilty. Every single person that has a thought, feeling, or even says, this is what happened to Summer, this is what I think, has that right to. And you can't say it's wrong or right unless you have evidence to prove that, which you don't. Well, we don't want another, what did she call it? We don't want another rumour. That's it, rumour. How do you know it's a rumour? Do you know where she is, do you? You know who I'm talking about, so come on. Answer me that question. You know, don't you? Because if you don't, then how do you know it's a rumour? How do you know what Mary's saying is just another rumour? Now, you're going to say, well, why doesn't she prove it? She doesn't have to. You're the one telling her she's wrong. She's just saying, this is what I think, this is what it is. What I think happened. She has a right to do that. What gives you the right to tell her she's wrong unless you've got the truth? Have you got the truth? Have you? Huh? Have you got the right to Summer? and only what you think and feel? How many times have you told us Don knows more than he knows? How many times have you told us that it's probably right? It ain't a rumor. It can't be a rumor until it's proven what really happened. And you can't prove that without evidence, right? So it's not wrong nor right. It just is what it is. And you have to accept that. But how dare you go on your channel and start saying this is a rumor, that's not a rumor. This, what gives you the right to do that? It gives you no right. It gives no one a right. The only person who's got a right to turn around and tell that person they're wrong and show them evidence is the person who knows where our little Summer is. Don, Candice, nobody in this world has got that right. So if someone wants to speculate, and if someone wants to put their idea forward, and if someone wants to feel this could be what they see because of all the evidence that they've seen, then that's their right to. It's not your right to turn around and call it a rumor or a lie or strange or uncomfortable, tough, if it's uncomfortable for you. I don't care if it's uncomfortable for you. At the end of the day, you don't disrespect the person. End of. It is what it is. So stop it now and behave yourselves, and let's get on with finding Summer. I've had it up to here with everything. You're always spending your effort and time fighting each other, trying to get this channel down, trying to get that channel down, trying to fight this, fight that. Put the effort into finding Summer. Fundraise so we can get a detective to go out there and sod the law, sod Ronnie Lawson's laziness, and let's find Summer. What is wrong with you guys? We have a YouTuber who's got years and years and years of police sense. Okay, he's made mistakes. Whippy-doo, we all have. But if we work together with our intelligence from around the world, we will find Summer. I'm telling you. But you stopping Don talking and saying, no, don't say that. No, keep quiet. Why would you do that? If you're not interested and you're just saying, I'm just the person who lets you know what he's saying, then let us know what he's saying. But whatever you do, stop stopping him saying it. Because what does that make sense? Do you think we're stupid? Don, I wouldn't say that. Hey, Don, how about you get Summer's backpack that she got for school and then like put it onto it'll help. If it help Facebook, people will see. People will see what? He could have gone down there yesterday and got it. There was no talk of a backpack ever. So therefore, bull, I call on it. And now you've told him that in today, any money later on today, he's going to put that up because he's going to go to shop and buy the stuff. Oh, showing receipts, Don, of when you brought it. No, because the receipts could have been brought for one of the boys' backpacks. Or another girl, that little girl that they had swinging. They could have brought her the backpack. Guaranteed they probably give everything away that they brought for Summer or sold it on. But in case anyway, I don't care. All I know is I'm sick and tired of you standing on your pedestal judging others. Leave everyone alone to do their own thing for Summer. It doesn't matter if 50,000 t-shirts are out there, if jumpers are out there, jogging suits, children, adults, aeroplane attendants, bloody mafia. Anyone wears the t-shirts, the tracksuits with Summer's name on, Summer's disappearance on, where to call, TBI, all them things. If it goes viral around the world, this is the way we're going to get her name out, her looks out. We give them different photographs. They can't hide if she's everywhere. If she's on caps, jogging suits and everything like that, and every single person buys it. And it goes around the world. How's that a bad thing? Oh, because they might make a few pennies to go into a charity that they want to go into instead of your charity. Let me ask you another thing. Why is Don so wanting that money to go up and up and up and up and up? Why is Don okay with people giving 100% to the charity? But when they say, well, we can only give a little bit because we have to pay for the product, pay for the person who's designed it, pay for the person who's printed it, but we can give, it'll be like 25%. No, it's not good enough. I want all of it, or you're not going to get it done. Sitting there on your pedestal, lay Don. But guess what? Mr. Abuser, who thinks that you can sit and control everything. No, you can't. Failed on that one, didn't you, Don? I stand for Summer and Summer alone. And yeah, you're right, she does love you. And you're sitting there proud of that. Look what love you gave her back though, Don and Candice. Look what love you gave her. And then stand in the mirror and look at yourselves proud. Is that what that child deserved? She gave you unconditional love. Unconditional love, mate, she gave you. Here's your facts, Don. Yes, you're right. Summer did love you to bits. And Candice, she was 5 years old and knew no better. But for you to stand there proud, saying, look what we've done. Remember this, unconditional love is totally different than the love you're thinking about. Of course she loves everyone and everything. That's what makes her special to us. And there's lots of us out here who are struggling, who are willing to do things, who are sick, who are poorly, who just got over the deadly disease of COVID, who are still struggling through COVID. A woman that could have lost her husband, her family through COVID, still helped to find Summer. You have no rights to the children anymore the day they were removed from your custody and your care, and you know that. And yes, Summer did love you and Candice, and that's what's sickening to everybody's guts, that she doesn't know the truth, which I'm so glad, because it would break that little girl's heart. It would break her to know that her father, her daddy, that she wanted to be protected with, her mummy, that she wanted to be nurtured and loved and cared for when she was sick, isn't who she say they are. So get off your high horse. You have no right to any of the children's pictures. You have no right to the children. You don't even have a right to know first. You're just like us now. You have to wait until social services releases a statement about the children and about Summer. If Summer's found, she goes straight to CPS, not you. You can't even see her. You will get to know things like we do. So get off your high horse. And by the way, just another note, Summer doesn't belong to you. She belongs to Summer. And I will fight for her right to say that. Summer belongs to Summer. No one else. Her soul belongs to the light. Not you, not Candice. You didn't build the soul. You built the body for the soul to go into, a vessel. That's all you built. But the soul of Summer Moon Utah Wells belongs to the light. Belongs to every angel, every child in the universe. And now in the stars, Don. Look up. You'll see your daughter. She's in the universe, in the stars. Looking down. But for you to be proud that Summer loves you unconditionally and you couldn't even love her back half as good. Wow. And here's another thing, Don. You know how your minions are saying, oh, I think they're going to get rid of it. I don't think they're going to go ahead. It was 40 years ago. No, you don't know. Don admitted it. On every station, he admitted it happened. There's hardly any case here for them to investigate. They're not going to go ridicule Mary or any of them. Why? Because the women have come forward and Don's admitted to it. He just calls it a relationship. It's the only difference. He admits it happened. He admits everything happened. And he's admitted it on umpteen times. And you've admitted it on your YouTube channel last night. He admitted it. So all the authorities have to do now is really damage control. And I bet you any money Don's going to go for the summer card. I've lost my kids and my daughter. Please, you want to go easy on him. That's why he's drinking, blah, 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 blah. Hate it when people use abuse to their own personal gain after they've done criminal activities. Can't stand it. But anywho, so you guys that love summer and want to do something special for someone for summer stuff, please go ahead. Take it off Facebook all you want. Like I did. Take all the pictures off Facebook and put it on anything you want. Call Facebook and tell Facebook what you're doing. Get them to give you a letter and then push it into their faces, the ones that try and stop you from raising funds for Summer and their brothers. We're Summer's army. Remember that. And what does an army do? They stand and protect. And that's what we're doing. We're protecting Summer. So is CPS protecting the boys. So Don and Candice is just like me and you now, guys, with the kids. They don't get to know first. It's CPS will go and get to know first. Then it's up to CPS whether they feel it necessary or deem it necessary to go and tell Don and Candice privately before putting it out on the news. But they don't have to. It depends on how they feel about them. Cheers. So my mystery angels and all those who support our channel and all those that support Summer's army. Seen a wild crocodile.
She's just awesome, isn't she? The way she can put things straight and easy for you to understand. And she's passionate. And I love her with all my heart. Now, Miss Justice, you asked, can I make a quilt for Chip? While we're sharing this screen, this was going to be a surprise. And hopefully she doesn't see this is the center of what I'm making. So this bit in here is fabric I have printed Summer's face on. I went and bought a new inkjet printer because my daughters, I wasn't overly happy with the outcome, but seriously, I am mesmerized by how effective this printed out on the new HP desk jet. So I had a laser jet, but it doesn't work well. Like, you buy these sheets of fabric sheets in a pack of 5, and they're 25 Australian dollars, so that's like $5 a sheet. But I don't understand why they don't work on a laserjet printer, whether the toners get too hot and it just can't print properly. I don't know. But anyway, I went and bought a new printer, a desk, like an inkjet one, so it just has little ink cartridges. And the quality of this is insane to me. It just, yeah, and look at her eyes, the color in her eyes. And one thing I was chuffed about is the original photo I've seen of this, this photo of Summer. She has dirt all around her face. Have you guys seen that? And I don't know whether someone has enhanced the photo and taken off the dirt, but I absolutely love that. So these are what I'm working on for member gifts. I did a heap more last night, but because I'm up in the studio, I went to 3 shops yesterday trying to get an adapter because my camera plugs into a C socket in the computer and I don't have a C socket. So that's like the Android fast charge end that goes on. So I've gone on eBay and ordered one of those, but I can show you off my phone, which we'll do later. But this one here is, don't tell her, guys, this is a secret, because I doubt she'll ever see this video. She's way too big to be worried about something I'm doing. But this is one I'm working on for Chip. So there's 5 of these big ones. I haven't got the circles on these ones yet that go around the side, but you have 5 of these big 18-inch ones, and then it's surrounded by all the smaller ones and stuff. And to me, the colors are just, that's what I'm currently working on. Look at that. I just love that. Now, this one, I know we're way off topic, but this one, all my quilts are nearly all done by hand. This one is not machine done either. Every bit of this is handwork because I find it very, very therapeutic. And hand stitching to me is like relaxing, and it's my passion. I love doing it. And when I can mix it with listening to my favorite YouTubers and stitching at the same time, and now I'm working into, this one's called the Mary Gilmore quilt. And I think that one, like, that's all hand done as well. It only took me about 3 months. But mind you, when I say 3 months, this is before I started a YouTube channel, and I would spend at least 4 hours a day stitching. So this is one we're doing for Chip, guys. And when I send it over, Griffey will have to get information for me. It's going to be on behalf of our channel, not just me. So let's not tell her about it. And then I can communicate with Griffey, and maybe somehow Griff can do a video, or Chip will do us a video when she unboxes it or opens it up, if that makes sense. Oh, we'll definitely have it done before February. It's only October. Yeah, I think I've got like, I can do 2 of these in a day, 2 of the little ones, Griffey. And I think I'll have it done before Christmas. I would love for her to have it for Christmas. My daughter is 18th and my daughter-in-law is on the 19th. Oh, thank you, Patty. But yeah, the members gifts ones with Little Summer, I'm printed out a few more different photos, and they're just, you know, the one where she's standing beside a pond and there's ducks in the water. I thought, oh my God, like everyone shortens Down Under Crime Talks with the word ducks, which is cool with me. I love it. I think it's really cute. And I thought that was another center I could use. And I printed that one out, and it's just as good, like the quality of it, of the actual photo. So what I do here is I've now attached around the outside purple hexagons, and then I'll do some more Paw Patrol ones, and all that gets appliqued onto one big piece. And then we have the 3 layers. So you have, this is your top part, then you have your, I use 100% wool batting, and then you have a backing fabric. Then I put the 3 layers on my quilting machine and we quilt it. Then you do your binding, which is the little edge all the way around. So one side of it you machine down and the other side is hand stitched down. So no, I'm not talented at all. Honestly, anyone on earth can do it. It's not hard. I got into it, like I always sewed when my kids were little. I used to make them pajamas and dresses and T-shirts and shorts and everything. But it wasn't until my first grandchild come along that, because I was in remission from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and only newly in remission, that I really wanted to make heirloom type gifts for my kids and grandkids. And I just sort of stumbled into it, and it's awesome. I love every second of it. And if we can use both things, I do lots of machine ones too. Sorry, my voice is gone again. And I can share it with you guys as well. Like, this is what makes it special for me, because it's not just my family that get something out of it. I can actually share it with people all over the world, and that's really special. Crime and Justice, you'll have to join. I'm going to do a video. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm going to do start doing videos every second day or something with the sewing on the other channel. I started a second channel, and it's called So Awesome Stitches, where we can sit and sew together, whether it's handwork or whatever you want to do, and I can show you things to make life easier and how I do things. But that's, yeah, if you just search it on YouTube and sub, you'll get notifications. And yeah, that's awesome. So that one for Chip, I just love the fact that it's sort of neutrally colours, and she doesn't wear, if you've noticed, I sort of look at someone's personality, and then she seems to like neutrally colours. Like, she's not an overly, what do you call it? Girly. Like, you wouldn't think of something like that for Chip, I don't think. And if you look at her decor and stuff, she's very, very neutral in what she has in her room as well. Yeah, MK, it's I only started it like a week ago, so I'm just trying to get a few subscribers in there before I go live. Hi, Kay. And when I found my families, I found out that I have a cousin that was born the same day as I was, and a half brother born same day 10 years later. That was cool. Wow. I have a little theory that I'm actually related to Chip, because my dad come out on St. Bernardo's Home's ship as an orphan when he was a little boy. So I always say I'm related to the royal family, and my dad was their love child or something. But you never know, do you? I could be related to Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed. Anything's possible. I told you guys, I'm in a stupid mood today. I'll see if I can grab it. If I stop sharing there. I'll just write the name and then you can search it, because apparently it's coming up if people search it. So awesome. And why I called it So Awesome Stitches is because the patchwork store I had down the street was called So Awesome Patchwork and Quilting. What did I miss, Griffey? I asked her to look into it. We'll confirm as soon as her safeguarding officers get back to her on it. What did you look into? Whether I'm related to her or not. No, Judy, I live in Australia, but my dad was born in the UK, and he did live with his mum for 4 or 5 years, and then I don't know how or why, she must have given him up, and he then become an orphan in an orphanage. And then back in the day, they used to have orphan ships from the UK, and they'd send them all to Australia. So he was one of those little fellas that come out to Australia on an orphan ship. So I've always had, this little fantasy thing happening that I was related to the royal family. And I always, ever since I can remember, I've always said that. Oh, you found the other channel? That's awesome, Twiggy. And guys, it's not like in the old days either, where you had to sit and cover your paper pieces. They used to tack them, they called it back in the day, and to cover the paper pieces with fabric. But these days we use glue pens. So it's super quick, super easy. And yeah, I'm going to do tutorials as well as do stuff on the machine, and also it's going to be fun and lighthearted, and we can have a laugh and talk about what's going on. I think it'll be great fun, because let's face it, we all get a little bit, it's very deep talking about what's going on with the cases and everything every day. And sometimes you just need to tune out for a little while for your own mental health. And I don't think when neglecting anything in the big picture. Hi, Blue Sky. Just subscribe. I love hearing your thoughts. Oh, thank you. No, Kay, I've been thinking about it lately. I really have. I think now that I've got grandchildren, and yeah, I think I should look into things a little bit more, because obviously I'm going to have family that I don't know about. That can be another little journey. I tried the glue method, Twiggy says, but had glue everywhere. I'll stick to basting method, love. Now. Yeah, look, everybody has their own way of doing things. And what works for me might not work for you, but there's 101 ways to do everything, and whatever works, go with it, you know. That's my little motto anyway. When I first was learning, the local patchwork shop owner, she was an ex-school teacher, and she was tough. Like, you had to do it her way or the highway, and she wouldn't let you take shortcuts. And yeah, she was yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Crime and Justice, a virtual quilting party, like regularly. I think it's I didn't know these channels existed until a few weeks back, and that's when I started thinking about it. And I thought, this is perfect. I love this idea. You know, we can have our panels, and we can all be doing it together. People who just want to watch can just watch. And yeah, I think it's an awesome way to get together, and it'll keep us motivated too. I can't get batting to lay down flat between my pieces. I gave up for now. Have you tried to use the aerosol glue base, Crime and Justice? That helps a bit to keep it in place, I mean, other than your pins. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to look into to see if I do have cousins or aunties and uncles, half siblings. Yeah, it's called, in Australia, I use a brand called 505, and it just washes out. It's totally safe to use on your fabric. Anyway, I'm sure you still want to hear about that the whole time. What's their channel again? I listened to several of their videos one night. Whose channel? Blue Sky? Susan, you wouldn't believe, and that's what I thought with the other channel, the amount of works in progress I still have. It might motivate me to actually get some of them finished, and I want to donate some to Nita's World. She has like a women's shelter that they're looking for donations for. So I thought I could help. I want to do on the quiet, if he's not still here, I want to do one for 423 Chase as well. And do a label on the back. I print out on that same fabric as I did Summer's photo on, and I do labels for the back of them with a little message. And I thought you guys could all give me what your little message is, and I can put that on the label that goes on the back of the quilt, and he's got that forever. You know, every time he looks at it, he's going to think of us. We were talking about everyone sending a square, so you'll have to let me know if who's interested, and I'm quite happy to do that as well, and put it all together and quilt it and finish it all off and do the label. because people need to know that they're appreciated for everything they do. And I know that so many channels and 423 and everybody is not after, they're genuine people. They're not after the clout, and they're not after recognition and, you know, being about making it all about themselves. But it doesn't hurt to recognise beautiful people either. There should be more of that in the world. And as you guys know, I'm all about the love and bringing us all together, lifting each other up instead of all the angry, nasty stuff. And guys, yesterday, I don't know if anyone was in there, but John Q asked me to go up, and I went up for a little bit. I was so nervous. I thought I was going to pass out. But it was just to be in the same realm as these other creators that are doing so good. It just makes you feel good. And that's why I don't get people with their negativity and nastiness and where's that? I just want to go back up. There was it Ramona? Are you still here, Ramona? I just want to address what she was saying about the reward fund. Not so much, it was about, it was when I was playing Chip's video. I can't find it now. Anyway, she was talking about it's sick that people, I'm not going to get into the whole candle thing because you were there, Josie. Yeah, it was awesome. The whole candle thing was blown completely. From what I can gather, Tiffany asked for a candle, an individual candle for herself, and someone wanted to purchase one candle and send to Tiffany with Summer's photo on it. From what I understand, they weren't being sold in a mass lot or anything like that. It was a one-off, and it was supposed to be a gift to Tiffany. That's the way I understood that whole candle thing. It wasn't that Tiffany, with Life Perplexed, were, like, I know for a fact Tiffany wouldn't be a part of that to begin with. So I 100% believe what Tiffany was saying. She was having her own candle, but anyway. And yeah, I just don't want to go too much into the whole candle thing, but if people are making things and 100% of it is going to Summerwell's reward fund, I 100% back that. I want to be as big as those creators one day, and I'm sure you will be, Crime and Justice. We just have to keep plugging away and keeping our name out there and talking about Summer. And guys, I still want Brian Laundrie found. If they can find Osama bin Laden in the middle of the desert, surely they can find Brian. Are any of the marathon people back up yet? Does anyone know? because I don't know what time they're starting again. And guys, feel free to drop your link, Crime and Justice. Oh, thanks, Judy. I just don't get why people want to be drama queens and carry on with hate bullshit just to make themselves look relevant. Scott's Live. Just for views. Oh, was there? Have they found out anything, Crime and Justice? Like that was... If you put Michael Vaughan and Summer side by side, you would swear they were siblings. I back anything to bring the missing back. Yes, me too. Life matters. And welcome. I know I said hi to you earlier on, but thanks for being here. Yeah, guys, here's Crime and Justice's channel link. And she's an awesome help to me. She helped me how to pin things. I didn't even know how to pin something, which I was trying to do in StreamYard, but you don't. You actually do it in your YouTube chat thing. Oh, wow. They are looking for information on 2 vehicles seen in the area and 2 men. So this is in the Michael Vaughan case. Oh, hopefully he's still alive. He went missing not long after Summer, wasn't it, Crime and Justice? Only about 4 weeks later or something. And everything was quiet. It's just like they disappear into thin air. Like there 1 minute, but we had a good outcome with Christopher Ramirez the other day. That was the best news ever. He was missing for 4 days in the bush, and he was found safe and well. She doesn't believe 100% of the money is going to Summer. Did she mean? I think she was talking about the candles. Okay. With Q Carlock's merchandise sales, she is not taking 1 cent out of any of that. 100% of it is going to the Summer Wells Reward Fund. July 27. Yeah, it was 5 weeks. Because Summer was 15th of June. So it was 5 weeks after Summer. One let the dogs out is hilarious. And the donor last night, my time, that matched remember if they said if they got $1,000, they would match it to 1,000. That was awesome. So anonymous donor, whoever you were, what a legend. I wonder if Ronnie Lawson's donated anything. That'd be interesting. Or any of the commissioners. Check out the one I did earlier. I laughed until I couldn't catch my breath. Yeah, something just didn't sit right with little Michael. But do you see how his parents haven't been in the YouTube world at all since day one? Yes, exactly. Life matters. 100% of it's going. Obviously, the T-shirt company, they have to have their funds, but 100% of what Q would have normally got goes directly to the Summerwells Reward Fund. And I think they're going to blow it out of the park. I sort of think they will end up like 30 plus thousand. And I think the last bit Scott did was like 28% they'd raised of the reward fund already. And they've still got 2 days to go, 3 days to go. I hate I had to go to the local shirt store. My local store isn't sending it, but I wanted to be a walking billboard. I'm sure you still got a face out there. And if you're worried that you didn't donate to the fund, you can always do Cash App or PayPal over on Q's channel or Scott's channel or John's channel, whoever's hosting, like even $1. Anything is going to keep bumping it up. But yeah, good on you for taking the initiative to get your own shirt made. That's what it's all about, just keeping a face out there. And like I've said so many times, I just don't have the time to dig like these. Oh, good girl. See? What are you worried about, girl? Thank you on behalf of Summer. And I'm not going to say on behalf of Don and Candace because they obviously just don't give two shits, or they would have given authority to be able to use Summer's picture. Yeah, let's hope blue sky. That's the whole point. If we can get that reward fund to an amount where people just can't resist, that's a lot of money. Like even the 40,000 was a lot of money, but if it does go up to 30,000, that means the tally will be up over 70. So that's got to be very enticing for someone to come forward. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, Summer's Army. It's amazing how many people have come together for this little girl. It just warms my heart so much. But if they were getting money out of it, they wouldn't have a problem with using her picture for anything, sadly. It really is crime and justice. But that's why I started freaking out about the member gifts. I thought, oh no, I don't want this to cause, you know what I mean? I didn't want it to become like I was trying to get something out of it, because that's 100% not what I'm about either. At all. But with all these cases, like some people will probably look at it, there's always going to be them people who will find a negative in anything that people are trying to do for the good, because that's just them. They're downers, and they're going to, if they haven't thought about it, they're going to put people down for it. And I get that. But if you can't say anything nice or productive or encouraging, just go away. I don't want to hear it, and I'm sure the other creators don't either. Oh my God. Was anyone in John Q's? It would have been about just before they finished up. It was about 6:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock. And there a troll come in by the name of, so mods, if we get a wild fox in here, we need to boot him. Because, oh my God, they went for Nita. Apparently they're going to turn up at the prayer vigil and with warrants about slandering people. And I lost my shit. I rarely go off on trolls, but I lost my shit in that live. It was last night my time. And I was going right at them. And I know that's what they want, but when you're tired and people are trying to do good, just shut your mouth. Why come in there carrying on with people are going to be arrested? And I hope the bad comes and bites them all on the butt. Was there? They've been in several channels. Yeah, this one was, I know they change their name every time they change channels, but this one was called Wild Fox, and I wasn't impressed. I don't understand stopping photo, lost my husband's friend. I don't know what to do. Oh no. So many people have lost so many loved ones. It's really, really, really horrible. Now, what else was I going to show you guys? I'm just having a look. I'm not sure if they want me to do a stint today, so that's why I was asking whether any of the others were back up yet. Yeah, they just do their rounds, don't they? Life Matters. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to shout out at the prayer vigil. Oh, crime, it makes me feel ill just thinking about anyone trying to mess that up. And I just wonder if Nita goes live the Salvo, my time, I hope they're not setting up all the direct decorations and things until the morning of, because I do feel like there's going to be some horrible people. Maybe they're just keyboard warriors and they're just trying to scare people off. But why would they want to do that? This is the part of it I don't understand. Oh, that's good, Miss Justice. I hope there is security there. I know people have already started putting decorations there, but Nita's got heaps and heaps of stuff to go and set up. Hi, T. Riley. How are you? I was just wondering whether we should finish and go over to Scott's and I haven't heard if they want me to do a stint tonight or not. But what an epic effort by everybody. I think it was 423 Chase that said that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd have people looking out for the troublemakers he'd be all over it, because remember he did that video the other day about if you're not there for the right reasons, you'll be dealt with. And I hope don't at Vigil, this is for someone, this is for her, no matter how we have to do for her. Exactly, Blue Sky. And look, 99% of people are there for the right reasons. And most of these trolls are exactly that. They're heartless, horrible people that sit behind their keyboards and like to cause drama and upset people. For what? For what? What are they getting out of it? Can you guys hear this fly? It is annoying the crap out of me. We need to get a few creators together for a live marathon on Friday, all about summer. Yes. I wonder if Don and Candace are going to show up. That'll be interesting. Won't it? No, I'm serious. I wonder if they do show up there. He can do a live on his new YouTube channel at the prayer vigil. Yeah, Nita's doing a live. I'm cutting it thin. I was going to have candles made before now. It would be good if they went and supported it. After all, it's all about their daughter. Yeah, I get that, Miss Justice, but I still think regardless of what they think of YouTubers, they should still go because it's for their daughter. Isn't that right? And Nita, guys, did you hear last night in John Q's live? The poor little pet, they would start talking about something and you could hear her in the background sobbing. And I'm sitting there and I had a few tears and I thought, if I cry again in front of hubby while I'm sitting here looking at my phone, he's going to have me committed. So I was trying to not get over emotional while I was listening, but I could hear her in the background and it was just, she's just so beautiful. And hey, Priscilla D, how are you? I love you too, Priscilla. You've been a little star over there. I've been watching you. Hasn't she done good, guys? Over there telling John and Scott and Penny and everybody, you're doing really good, girl. You're just cracking me up. Be warned, I'm in a stupid mood. I call it the naughty voice mood. Sometimes I just get a little bit. Yeah, everyone do some clapping hands for Priscilla. She's a good girl. And I know she would be at the prayer vigil if she could be. I would be at the prayer vigil if I could get out of Australia, guys. 100% I would. Yay, look at that, Priscilla. Lots of hand clapping for you. And how's that heifer been? Has she got out lately? I was showing my granddaughters your little video you sent me of the escaped heifer, and they're like, what? Who sent you that? why would they send you that? And I was, oh, it was really funny. They were just looking at me like I was a weirdo. Like, why would someone send you a photo of their cow? And they just didn't get it, but I thought it was awesome. I don't care. Crime and Justice says, I don't care how many people didn't like me. If my child was missing, I would be at every prayer vigil, every public meeting, anywhere I could find someone to listen. Absolutely, Crime and Justice. I think we would all be like that. Beautiful. Normal use Quilt to a lot. I can't wait to show you some more of ones I've made. And yesterday I couldn't come on earlier in the afternoon your time because I got to babysit my new grandson. He's just turned 12 weeks old, and it was my very first time of babysitting him. And I thought, because we've been in lockdown and stuff, we haven't been. Now my dog's barking. You know, there was a whole month where we couldn't even go and see him. And he didn't even cry one time. He was a little angel. Come up. I want to make you all laugh. Awesome. Okay. I'll drop the link. You want a baby tea, Riley? I've got 5 grandkids now. There you go, Priscilla. Anyone else who wants to come up and chat? Grab the link. The eldest is 12, granddaughter. Then the next granddaughter's 9. Then a 6-year-old grandson, 3-year-old granddaughter, and 12-week-old grandson. Here she is, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Priscilla. How are you, girl?
I am doing better. I want to thank you all for giving me the hand claps and everything, and making me feel welcome in this channel. I love each and every one of you all, and really, this is all about summer, you know, and it's I found out some stuff today, Sharon, but I want to finish on the cow situation.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm in where I work. I'm at 2 different sites.
Right.
I'm at a deep mines right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. My husband and I'm on a Thursday or a Friday, I go to strip mines. Okay, and there's cows back there.
Yeah.
And one so happens to get loose. And I done a live on my YouTube channel about it getting loose, and I barely had enough, you know, data on my phone to record it. It was like going in and out, and I could not, you know, how you do your camera, you switch it over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't switch it over on my StreamYard. And it was like, oh my goodness. I was like, and then I said, well, I have to record this. I have to record this.
Yeah.
I recorded it and I put it on my YouTube channel, and I showed Sharon. And I don't know if my husband had said, he works up there too. He had said that he got out a few times. He would look, the heifer would look, the cow would look at him and walk off. Then it would come back and it would look at him and walk back away. So it was just crazy. But I asked a few questions. I've got people that live down there in, I think, Unicoi County, of Tennessee,
Yep.
and my aunt's boyfriend had said, I asked him, I said, what do you think about the Summer Wells case? He said, well, it's a lot worse down there than it is up here where I'm from. And I was
Oh,
like, and I asked him about the sheriff. You all know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
And he said, don't like him. Point blank.
Yeah. He
Point
needs
blank,
to
don't like him.
go.
And I had mentioned, to them that the kids that the boys were taking, and they really acted like they didn't know. And I also want to share something with you too, that he had made some accusations that Dawn was lying, and
Oh,
that a neighbor was lying. I don't want to say her name on here because I think you
yeah.
know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
Right.
last night or yesterday or this morning, when I was on John Q's live, he was making a beat,
Yeah.
and I was just dancing around. Penny was like, "What is she doing?" And I was just like dancing around, having fun, you know.
Yeah.
I thought, well, there ain't no need. There's no need and to be down and out about everything. You always have to make yourself happy. Don't get down about this. If you need some time off, take some time off from it, and sit back a little bit, just watch behind the sidelines or whatever, and
Yeah.
then go in full force if you need to go.
Yeah.
Who had sent that? I'm trying to see what. Let the cows out.
Instead of who let the dogs out.
That's yeah, it's country down here. I'm not from the city. I've been like this all my life, and
So
I
did they
mean,
fence, Priscilla, did they get through a fence or something that was down? Or she just is
to
clever?
be honest, I don't know. I think she got out on her own. I mean, that's, I mean, I was, okay, where I normally sit where I can get good internet, okay?
Yeah.
And this little heifer was coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I better go herd it down or do something. And then it went back to where it came from, I think. But
Yeah.
it was really comical. And I'm not the one to go and demand y'all subscribe to my channel or Novice and stuff like that. That happened it happened this morning, actually. I believe you was on there on John Q's live.
Yeah.
And I had Discord and I had uninstalled it because I was getting too much feedback on there on Messenger. I may download it again, I don't know. But I love to make people laugh. I love to make, it's just the way it is.
I'm a bit like that too at times. Not all the time. I do have a serious side, as we
Well,
all know.
Sharon, you need to be lifted up, and I feel like we all need to give some praying hands for Sharon, because it's just taking a damper on all of us, not just her, me too. And
Yeah.
we need to show some love for each and every one. And this hate of going back and forth, there's no need in that.
No. No, there's not. And that's why we're not even gonna entertain it. I'm just trying to they're saying in the chat, here we go. Donald has put up another video. It goes for 2 minutes. Oh no, he's got 2 up.
You reckon he's in California right now?
Hey, did you guys know that Candace Wells has it's 2 years old. I've never noticed that before. Hang on, I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, I'll show that. I want to see that for myself. I
Have
seen
you
the
guys-
first one.
Have you guys seen this before? It's
I seen that one right there, not the.
this one.
What
I've
about the third one? Third one down.
We'll have a look at this.
I just wanted to thank everyone for helping to find my daughter. We love and miss her with all our hearts. Nothing will ever be the same without her. We're so very thankful for your love, prayers, and all that you all do. Just thinking about you all coming together for my daughter brings tears to my eyes. I pray we can save her. Love and prayers to all. Thank you.
That wasn't much.
I just wanted to thank everyone.
Oh, shush. How do I get back out of there?
What's
Yeah,
the
there-
second one about?
Oh, that's Crime Stories Obsessed.
Well, you can pause that for just a minute, Sharon. I got something to say.
Hang on, I've lost me now. Yep.
Didn't he have like a beef with her here a while back, a couple of days ago?
With who?
Emma.
Yes, I was going to talk about that. Thanks for reminding me, Priscilla. You know when Don had that Facebook post earlier in the week where he's talking, he says Crime Stories Obsessed, and then he goes to town giving her a mouthful, okay? It says in that post, your property, you have the perfect property, you have the perfect dogs, blah, 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 blah. I actually think he has stuffed that up. And I actually think he means Michelle after dark, because Michelle walks around her property and Michelle walks with her dogs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And they're both from the UK, so I just think he's got his YouTubers mixed up, because not once have I ever seen Emma walking around a property or with a dog or anything like that. So that's just my interpretation of that post. I could be wrong. He could be aiming at Crime Stories Obsessed, but I honestly think he meant Michelle After Dark. But yeah, anyway, sorry, Priscilla, off you go.
Well, Chip with Mystery Angels has been walking her dog too, but
Yeah,
I don't think it's her, because she's got something going on with her what do you call it? God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Mystery Angels.
I know that, but she's got what do they call autism? She's got autism, but you can't tell it. I mean, she's an awesome creator. Love her dearly.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Lots of respect for Chip, and I'll get this quilt finished and we can post to her on behalf of Down Under Crime Talks whole entire channel, not just from me. Who wants a link for something? I just seen somebody saying I can't post the link, only mods can do that. Do we need a link?
Do you know how much money they've raised, or have you found out anything, Sharon?
Well, when John Q's channel finished last night, my time, this morning, your time, it was $16,096.
I thought it was 18,000.
Well, it might be now, Priscilla. I haven't been over to their channel since I've been awake, so it indeed might be 18. They're going to hit the 30,000, I reckon, for sure.
I hope it goes to 50. I pray it goes to 50.
Wow. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes, it would. So, y'all show some love for John Q and Q Carlock. Show some love for Scott H. His thoughts. True Crime Commentary and True Crime with Libby, of course.
Yes, we can't be. I know she's been busy with meetings the last couple of days as well. Otherwise, like people still have to work and do what they do. And yeah, I think it's crazy that they've raised so much in such a short amount of time.
Well, listen, I'm going to drop down. And
Yes.
I love you. I love you guys.
We love you too, Priscilla. Thank you for coming up.
Ain't no problem.
Anytime.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you, Priscilla. That link I posted is another. I think this one here is just like their TikTok video. The first one. No, it hasn't been taken down. I did say Emma say that they put it up and then they took it down, but it's still up there. Yeah, I just searched Wells family and it comes straight up with that very first video. I'll show you what it looks like, as in.
I just wanted to thank everyone.
It's actually called Don Wells Family.
We love and miss her with all our hearts.
Not Don and Candace.
Nothing will ever be the same without her.
Yeah,
we're so very thankful for your love.
And he's got himself a t-shirt, guys. Look. Gotta love him. Oh, here we go.
We just wanted to take a minute to thank everyone that's helping us to try and find our daughter. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thanks for the prayers and the love. Love overcomes a lot of evil and hate, so thank you. It's so important. Thank you. God bless y'all. The billboards and everything that y'all put up for us, well, not for us, but for our daughter's sake. Thank you. God bless y'all. We'll hope and pray to God we can find our daughter. We can't thank you enough. There's nothing we can do to thank y'all enough. But just.
She looks high. I'm sorry, but she does.
But just to thank you and praise our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Look at her eyes. Are you fucking kidding me? Look, I have poppy eyes, guys. I hate getting my photo taken because I always have weird looking eyes. I either look like I'm asleep or they're popping out of my head. But can you all hang on like 3 minutes while I run to the ladies and I'll be back? Is that okay? Because I'm going to have an accident if I don't. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. sorry. I'm back. Oh, dear Lord, I nearly run. Now I'm breathless. I have to watch that again, guys. Where is it? No, that's not it.
Just wanted to take a minute to thank
Watch your
everyone
eyes.
that's helping us to try and find our daughter. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thanks for the prayers and the love. Love overcomes a lot of evil and hate. So thank you. It's so important. Thank you. God bless y'all. The billboards and everything that y'all put up for us, well, not for us, but for our daughters.
Look at his hand. Look how tight he's holding it.
We hope we pray to God we can find our daughter. We can't thank you enough. There's nothing we can do to thank y'all enough, but just to thank you and praise our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez. Hi, Brenda.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, shush. Scared the
Yes, Lord.
crap out of me. Oh, my God. That's seriously, I know I fell off the chair. Candace has shown no emotion this whole time. No, she hasn't. Crime and justice. That's why Don doesn't want the person that did it to go to prison, because he knows exactly who did it. I talked about this on John Q's panel yesterday or this morning, whenever it was. And my theory has always been that Candace snapped for whatever reason and hurt Summer, and it was worse than she probably anticipated whatever she did to be, and Summer had passed away. But after watching Mary speak on the interview room the other day, and my brain had to think about her theories, her family's theory, it makes sense in the fact that he went straight to that shed. I just don't know why the emphasis was on that shed. Why? And it hurts my brain to even have to think about that, but I don't know. I want to know who's filming their YouTube videos for them. That'd be interesting. Is it We Can Bring You Hope Lady? You know, the one with the flyers and that website that help the families with their reward fund and fake flyers. Yeah, me too, Brenda. I've never actually seen him, although he sort of had his arm around the back of her chair in that interview with Ainsley Daniels, didn't he? But it looked like he was digging his fingers into her shoulder at one point, but then it sort of released a bit and it was like a caress. So, but the look on her face is like, let go of me. Am I reading too much into it, or did anyone else sort of think that too? No, I don't think they're at home. That room they were in, definitely in that first video, it looked like a proper couch and proper walls, and yeah. Oh, Susan, you think that too about Michelle After Dark's channel? That's just the way he worded it, and he said, you walking around your perfect property with your perfect dogs. And I'm like, Emma's never walked around. I've never seen Emma walking around anywhere on her channel. And I've never seen her walk around, especially with dogs. So that's why I thought it was Michelle After Dark's channel he actually means. Because let's face it, he doesn't even know his own children's ages. So he's easily mixed up with stuff. And the fact that Dr. Phil said to him when Candace walked off, Don, this doesn't look good. And he agrees that it doesn't look good where Candace is concerned and the whole situation. I really hope they're not going to take weeks and weeks to air that episode. Yeah, Emma has cats. I don't think she even owns a dog. That's why I think that. Yeah, totally agree, Crime and Justice. I don't know. I think he's playing her too, Suzanne, sorry. Because when they were at the Dr. Phil studio, he's telling Mrs. Cher on the phone that they didn't go, that they're not going to be on Dr. Phil. So she's put it on her community tab on her Facebook channel. And then, like, he's playing games with everybody. He thinks he's got everyone in his back pocket right now, and he's sitting up there, like, directing the whole symphony. I really hope it's aired, Crime and Justice. I really, really do. Yeah, Miss Justice, he doesn't. And it's not just a guy thing. Like, he likes to come across like he's a bit backward, but he knows exactly what he's saying and how he's saying it, doesn't he? There's argument that they walked off the behavioural panel, not doctor. I heard that too, Miss Justice, but I think he was mixed up and he meant Dr. Phil's, because she didn't agree to even go on the behavioural panel from what I heard him say. Like, she didn't want a bar of that to begin with at all. So I don't know. But it's funny how she won't talk at all, where she was happy to talk to Chris McDonough. And it's not the fact that he burnt her in any way. It's the fact that she knows these professionals can see straight through her, in my opinion. I know. I subscribed to the channel and then I thought, should I have subscribed? Because it's one. And I even said that on John Q's panel. Do you think I really should have subscribed? Let's see how many subscribers he's got now. That'll be interesting, because when I subscribed, he had 96. Oh, wow.
Take a minute to thank everyone that's helping us to try and find our
588 they've got now. So this is what the actual channel looks like. There you go. So they've put up 2 videos today. And they have, 521 subscribers. But see here, and then it comes up, this action is turned off for content made for kids. So their kids can't see it, maybe. I don't know. Is that what that means? I'll probably get a copyright strike now, guys. I bet you any money. I bet. Let's have a look. I'm just checking to see. Not as yet. It's crazy though. It's really like they want to be part of their own. They saw the Teespring money from people pulling for summer and they want to cash in directly. They want the dollars, pure sickness in them too. Absolutely, Raz. Yeah, you watch 100% they're going to start their own summer wells. That's why they're not going to give their permission for Q to use the photos, because they're going to do it themselves. And I bet you any money they don't donate to the reward fund. Honestly believe we can bring you hope of filming these videos and directing them on what to say. This Michelle woman, I'll give them the next 24 hours, Twiggy. They'll start asking for money to work on their house. They'll start asking money for anything and everything. No content for kids turns off comments. So no one can comment on the videos. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I think you're right, Crime and Justice. Well, we all know how the GoFundMe things played out. And that was Rosemary Meyer that was coordinating all of that. Brenda says, yeah, he was telling her he didn't want no one to know where he was going on Dr. Phil. And then he said he was sorry he lied to her. Oh, it's just a joke. But he made her look like a right royal fool. I seen that this morning. I meant by husband, he was my best friend. Oh, blue sky. We're here for you. Yeah, Crime and Justice says no comments on videos. That's interesting in itself, isn't it, guys? Because they know what sort of comments people are going to leave. So yesterday when I noticed the channel, or someone sent me the channel link, there was 96 subscribers. I'm actually surprised he hasn't got more in 24 hours. If there were sticky beaks just like me, and that's the only reason I subscribed, Cher got thrown under the bus. Yeah, she did. Because in his warped pea brain, this revenge thing is his focus. Like, he wants revenge on Chris McDonough. He wants revenge on his stepsisters, and to get back at anybody who is saying that they're involved, or the historical essay and all the rest of it. No. So this is just another method of trying to get back at everybody. In my opinion, I just don't think he's purely started this channel to help find his daughter. Yeah, it's just funny that he's now playing Cher's games back onto Cher. You know? He thinks he's got everybody under his thumb. And he's the conductor. Unsubscribe. Yeah, I think I should too, guys. Because if it on radio, you guys are my witness. Unsubscribe. I'm not a subscriber anymore. I've done it, Miss Justice. Yeah, I was sort of in two minds. I thought, do I subscribe? But I can still watch whatever they do without subscribing. Hello, where? Oh, hi, Holly Berry. How are you? You're fine. I appreciate you coming in. We've just been looking at Don and Candace's new YouTube channel and what we all think about it. And his little video. But if you're... Yeah, I don't believe. They're on some sort of balcony there, aren't they? Some sort of elevated balcony by the looks of it. God, he's a dipshit. Have a look at him. Looks like a women's jacket he's got on, but I know it's probably not, but I just want to slap his face. Sorry for being nasty, but sometimes it just blurts out of my mouth and I have no control over it. Holly Berry, what are you saying what about? Are you saying what? Like that? About Don and Candace's new YouTube channel? Was that a good interpretation of your what? What? Yes, they have their own family channel now. The official Don Wells family channel. I love trying to put expression into people's comments. It's fun. Because that's how I would say it. Dipshit. Yeah, he is a dipshit. Hey, Twiggy. One dipshit. Why has it taken them 4 months to get a Summer Wells t-shirt? Crime and Justice has made a video and we'll get a laugh out of it. Hang on, I'll see if I can go over there. If I open that up there. Oh, damn.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Oh, now it's...
Oh, that's gold. How come it went over there? Oh, I know why. Well, hang on, guys. I'm just... These bloody screens. I'll stop sharing that one. I'm just... Now I've got to go to the other screen. Sorry, I'm just trying to navigate around these two screens. I haven't got them numbered properly, so I've got to actually go back to front. Okay, so this is Crime and Justice's video she's made. Great job, Justice. I love it. There's so many cool...
One, we don't know where is that.
Are they live? Is Libby live? Well done, Crime and Justice. I did get a laugh out of that. Raz, I'm with you. Why is it taking them 4 months to do anything? That's exactly right, Miss Justice. Yes, that's what I thought, the reward fund. $16,096 total last update for the marathon. Q Carlock may give another soon on John QQ. I'm being oppressed. Yes, I love that. Yeah, that's what it was when I went to sleep last night, my time. Life matters. Thank you for that. They needed to get their self together from day one. I just don't. And Mystery Angels, thinking about the whole summer face rights and all that sort of thing, and the rights, their parental rights. She is spot on with they do not have parental rights anymore for the 3 boys because they're in the state's care. So they don't get to make any decisions about anything. And I know that for a fact because of the situation we're in with the custody of our 2 granddaughters. But in Summer's case, she's not in anyone's custody right now. So whether it's tricky, isn't it? If she's found, she won't be going home to them. So if you look at it that way, that she would be in the state's custody as well. I know it went up 5,000 in about 5 hours yesterday, that reward fund tally. Blue Sky has 6 grandbabies. Yeah, I've got 5, and they're all so different and unique. But I tell you what, guys, I've had more time with my grandkids than I probably did with my own kids. Because hubby and I was a nurse and he worked at a gold mine back then, as well as being a drywaller. So at the gold mine, he used to work for 4 days on, 4 12-hour shifts on and 4 days off. And on his 4 days off, he would do drywalling. And we were like ships in the night. Like I'd have the kids while he slept and then vice versa. So it's awesome that I get to spend great quality time with my grandkids, and they can't go look for summer, but they can go shopping for new clothes. Yeah. Wonder if Dr. Phil paid for them. 7th due in December, Twiggy. Wow, that's not far away. We'll have to make quilts, Twiggy. Let's do that. I love making baby quilts. I'll put the one I'm working on for my new grandson on a community tab later today. Amber Alert. What? Not another one. Amber Alert, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 2-week-old baby. You're kidding me. Bloody hell. New merch in the store. Let's go have a look. Thanks for keeping me posted on what's going on, guys. It's a little bit hard to navigate this and see who's doing what as well. Chrome tab, cute car lock. Here we go, merch store. Here we go. Oh, wow. God, I hate the Australian conversion rate from the US dollar. Look at this. Oh, look at the back of it. It's got the paw prints on the back, guys. And the swing. Oh, my God. Oh. I think they're awesome. Great job, Q. Oh, the purple hand. Oh, that's Jodie Sue's domestic violence one. Wow. So these tapestry, oh, okay, so they're a wall hanging. I was wondering whether they were like little lap quilts or they're just something you hang on your wall. All lives matter. They're fabulous, aren't they? I love the chase ones. Oh, summertime. That is so special. I think I have to have one of these mugs. My mum and sister doesn't live far from Owen. Browan Connor taken by his non-custodial mother. I'll see if I can find something, guys. Google. Where was he taken? Browan Connor taken. So if I just Google Amber Alert Irwin. Irwin, Tennessee. I can't see anything. My confirmation is my purple light bulbs are on the. Oh, awesome. That's good, Raz. Hi, Luca. How are you? When you was talking about the heifer, Blue Sky says, when you was talking about the heifer, I thought you were calling somebody that. Yeah, I just searched Irwin and it's not bringing. The first post is 14th of October 2020. 12 months ago in Turner, Irwin, Tennessee. Maybe if I take Irwin out and just see what else we get. Amber Alert cancelled. He's found. Amber Alert cancelled as 2-week-old is found safe in Georgia. That was 4 hours ago. Oh, that's good news. Oh, look at him. 2 weeks old and he's already not with his mum. That's sad. Yeah, they found him, guys. Someone suggested in Don B comments a documentary called Eyes. Hi, Kristen, welcome. Called Eyes of the Devil. I've seen the trailer getting up the stomach to watch it. It's a raw documentary on child trafficking. I'm going to write it down, Kristen. Thank you for letting us know. The Eyes of the Devil. And I have to write everything down that you guys tell me because I get off and I forget everything that I was supposed to have a look at. It sounds really deep too, doesn't it? You know, I'm pretty... When you've followed true crime stuff since you were 12 years old and you're now 56, you sometimes think, am I just a cold-hearted biatch, or am I desensitized? But certain things you do don't seem to get to you as much. But as far as parents child trafficking and pimping out their own child, that's just another level that I really, really, really struggle with. It gets me in the gut, and I just do not understand how a parent could do that. Cody Connor 30, Lucas says, is facing a charge of especially aggravated kidnapping in connection with the disappearance of 2-week-old Browen Connor. Yeah, we just watched them, Luca. Yeah, it sounds... And that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can watch documentaries on murders and the gruesome things, and I can cope with it. But when you go to this, I can't. Yeah, I can't explain it. Yeah, Luca, we checked out the new Don Wells family YouTube channel. But I really want to know who's holding the camera. I bet it's Michelle from We Can Bring You Hope. Or is it Grandis? Grandis might be home. Who knows? It's very graphic, is it, Miss Justice? You made a TikTok and put up lying songs in the background. Yes. Compartmentalization. Yeah, I feel that's what it is, Miss Justice. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Oh, we're so glad that you've popped in for a few minutes. All the way from Tennessee. Are you going to the prayer vigil, Joanne? Crime and justice, I do think that too. But I do think people are right in what they're saying about he wants to cash in as well. I want to give Don the hardest hug. Yeah, I do too, right around the neck, Luca. And I only want to hug him with my hands around his neck. Take that however you like, Donald. Hi, Beagle Mama. Hello, all. Beagle Mama says, been doing full bowl cleaning and failed to notice the live. I usually watch for it, but got busy. You're fine. Don't let us interrupt your cleaning. You can come over here and do something for me. Oh, you don't have a car, Joanne? It's getting closer, guys, to me being able to leave Australia. I can't wait. Candace is going to see us all rally for Jodie, Sue, and Ruth Thinker. Do you think, Luca, really? Do you really think she'd leave Donald? Because at this point, I thought she would have left not long after the boys were taken. But he is her meal ticket. Oh, puss. What's wrong? What's wrong, mate? You know, he's her bread and butter. It is Holly. Now they're going to pretend like it's all about Summer. Yeah, I've wondered and thought about it heaps too, Luca, and she gets to, okay, so the phone calls, the prank calls she made to Mary and carried on, she played that to a T and was the perfect little Academy Award winning actress until Mary asked her, do you think Donnie did something? And straight away she was like, no, I don't think he did anything. She's got his back in more ways than one. And yeah, I don't think, let's put it, I think she had everything to do with what's gone on with Summer. And she knows he is fully aware of what's happening. But yeah, I don't think she'll go anywhere. She doesn't have to pay rent. She doesn't have to, you know, she would have to go and get a house and have expenses. And I know it's not all about the money, but I just don't see how she would support herself and then be able to still fight for trying to get her boys back. No, I think they're both, oh, hi Handcuffs and Justice, welcome. I think they're both as evil as each other. And you know, there was about 3 hours where I sort of felt sorry for her, and that was after the interview rooms, interview with her at the house and everything with Chris McDonough. And I did feel for her just watching it in that initial couple of hours after it. And then I was like, snap out of it. She is not the poor little grieving mother right here. She is a dangerous woman, and I don't care what anyone says. She is one messed up, dangerous cuckoo bird. Saw Don's channel. He already took one video down and put up another of him and Candace outside. Yeah, we had a look at that, Joanne. I told my son if I go to Tennessee, I'd be in jail. I think we could all be locked up together. And I do believe that Grandis had something to do with her own daughter's disappearance. I'm just going to say that as well. It's just the common denominator is Grandis in both situations, because Candace wasn't even in the state. Kristen says if that is the situation and she hasn't left, could be she planned to leave with boys to where Grandis was but didn't have the chance. I don't know. No, I think the channel's name is Donwell's Family, the Donwell's Family official YouTube channel. I just want them separated, as in separated so they can go hard on them in an interrogating manner. Luca Vega says, I want her to turn on Don, divided they will fall. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just trying to say. Candace has an out. She has filed the words on the DV paperwork. I think that was just to get rid of Donald for the evening so she could continue partying with Jose, but I could be wrong. Like, how stupid is this man to believe everything she says? Oh, Allie left him here. What? And he supposedly believes everything she tells him. It would not surprise me if she was responsible. Yeah, it's just that I've seen so many things saying that her and Donald were in Arkansas at the time. They weren't even in the state, and that they were cleared. That's why I think it's got something to do with Grandis or Chris Larson. Don was best friends with Grandis first way before he met Candace. Ask yourselves why Grandis is a snake in the grass. Exactly, handcuffs and justice. Yeah, I don't know where they're at, Blue Sky. I'm thinking they must still be up Dr. Phil's way somewhere. Or where do these We Can Bring You Hope people, where are they located? Maybe they're with them somewhere. It would be insane if the long-lost sister returns, who snatched her niece to save her from the sister and mother. Wouldn't that? Oh, shush. That would be really interesting. What happened here? My phone died. Don currently has triple. Oh, wow. We looked about an hour ago, Beagle Mama, and it was 521 subscribers. And I unsubscribed because I had subscribed just to be a sticky beak. So now that's a freaky number, 666. That's the devil's number. Theorizing what someone else commented earlier. I don't agree with that, though. Well, they all seem to think she was a cranky woman, like she was an angry, sneaky snake slithered away. Yeah, I don't know, Beagle Mama. anything. It's interesting that she hasn't come back yet. Yeah, I've always thought that, Brenda, that it had something to do with that period of time and that Candace lost her shit and hurt Summer and or Grandis was in on it. I just don't know. But, you know, looking at the bigger picture with the shed and Donald going straight to the shed, there's 11 acres. Why was the shed his focus that day? I know, Raz. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. That's one. I try to think like that all the time, but it's just. And hopefully now that the reward fund's getting higher, someone will come forward. Lucas says, H said that Grandma was out of her mind and it must have been over the orange soda mentioned in the FaceTime with Grandma's friend. H did say she was out of her mind, and even Ali said that too at one point, that she was an angry woman. But there's so many possibilities, isn't there? It's just, anyway, let's have a look at this. Where were we? Oh, did that open in a different... I didn't even realise that happened, guys. That opened in a different tab. Okay. What we need to do is share this one. I was sitting there saying, oh, look at this, and you guys couldn't even see it. Sorry. Store. You might be able to see it now. This is what I was looking at before. I can't believe you guys didn't see that the whole time I was sitting here looking at it. Look at the back. I love this one for Chase. Look at the poor prints on the back. Chase is on the case and the swing. God, she's done an awesome job. Yeah, so I don't know what the prices are American, but is unicorns. Oh, unicorns are really here. How are you, unicorns? We're good. We're just sort of shuffling along. I try to think outside the box, but my mother almost poisoned my daughter with orange soda mixed with meth. Oh, you're kidding me, Luca. So no wonder the orange sodas are, oh my God. That is insane. I think this merch is absolutely gorgeous. And no, it doesn't have Summer's face, but Chase must be over the moon with that shirt. I have to have one of these mugs, guys. Oh, look at the white one. I can't wear white. I tell you, no. I nearly need a bib sometimes. I can slop stuff over myself without even trying. Read the label, says orange or citrus drink. They probably remove any comments they don't like. That is so scary. Yeah, Miss Justice, I wonder whether surely he drug tested them. Maybe he suggested the lie detector, and that's why she's got the poops and took off. I have been missing in action for a bit, getting there, Sharon. We were in a really bad home invasion 12 years ago, and police have only just... Oh, you're kidding. 12 years later. That's awesome. Yeah, I love the coffee cups too. But it's spring here now in Australia, coming into summer. So I think I'm going to have to order one of them insulated ones. Yeah, I can't wear white, Beagle Mama. I'm just, honestly, it's like I'm a toddler sometimes when I'm eating. I'm hopeless. Yeah, Suzanne, I'll have a look. We'll put it in our cart and see. And don't forget the promo codes. So let's add that to the cart. I'm just doing this out of curiosity because I don't have... Why is it taking so long? You're kidding me. What the hell? You don't even know where I live, and I don't mind paying postage. Promo code. So it's find summer for outside US, isn't it? So the shipping, Suzanne, is $15.99 Australian. So to get the mug, it's $57.18. Now I've lost my mouse cursor again. Where did it go? Oh, dear Lord. I seriously can't see it. Here we are. That's not as bad as I thought it would be, because I don't know if I was telling you guys about it, but I was making this quilt, and the background I needed another yard of this one particular fabric that I could not get anymore in Australia. And I found a shop in New York who sold the fabric. And with a lot of patchwork fabrics, for people who don't understand, their designer ranges, they only print so many bolts. And once them bolts are finished, unless it's like super huge seller, they might print another round of it, but rarely. So if you don't get that fabric at the time, you just don't ever get that fabric unless you can find someone who has it. Anyway, long story, I tracked down a shop in New York. In their inventory, they said they had it in stock, so I ordered 1 yard of this fabric, and it was $8, say $9 US, which went up to about $14 Australian. That's fine, because we pay $28 to $32 a metre over here for fabric. And it was $40 postage. It was insane. It cost me nearly 60 Australian dollars to get 1 yard of fabric over here. And I couldn't believe that. Anyway, I ordered it. I received it. It was the wrong fabric. So I messaged the shop and they were so lovely and they were apologising. We're so sorry this has happened. We'll resend the proper one today before close of business today. So it normally takes around 2 weeks to get here. And it arrived and I was so excited so I could finish making this quilt. I opened up the parcel. It was the same fabric she sent the first time. So twice they sent me the wrong fabric. So I decided I just let her know that they'd sent the same fabric as the first fabric, but not to worry about it. I would change what I was doing and use it regardless. Anyway, so I sat there for a whole weekend and unpicked 2,000 hexagons. And then she emailed me and said, we have posted the correct fabric on Friday for you. And when it arrived, it was the right fabric, but I'd already unpicked 2,000 hexagons. So the moral to the story, guys, is get your supplies at the start. Otherwise, and it's not the first time things like that have happened to me when I haven't bought enough of the fabric at the beginning. You're doing more than that piece of shit Don that started his own channel. It's time to find and bring your daughter home. Sad you couldn't name your page after her or even say her name. I know, Robin, that's a really, really good point. Really good point. Why didn't he call? Oh, yeah, I agree with you. 100% goes to yeah, 100%. Don't even go there because 100% of the sales of Q Carlock's merch store is going to the reward fund. Nobody is gaining anything out of the sales. So don't mix it up, people. Hi, Urza Bruin. I hope you get to keep the wrong ones and make another one. Yeah, she said not to, because it would have cost me $40 both times to send them back to her in postage. And I was like, wow. And it was only 1 yard of fabric folded up in a little envelope. I couldn't believe how much it cost in postage. Yeah, that's what hubby said too, Raz. It's got a lot to do with the cost of fuels and things like that. Because I don't know, 8-10 years ago, I used to buy not most, but a lot of the designer things that you couldn't get in Australia. I would buy direct from America because it was only like $7 or $8 a yard for a yard of fabric. And postage was nothing. And you would get I could buy $200 worth of fabric US and they'd have a capped shipping. So if you spent over $100, your shipping wouldn't be any more than $19.99 or something like that. But now it's just so much more expensive. Yeah, Brenda, they were saying it was more the Teespring company because trolls were questioning why they were allowed to use summer space, and that's why Teespring come up and said that they need written approval from Don and Candace to be able to process that merchandise. But I'm sure Q also stated that whatever had been ordered and paid for, you would still receive it up until when that happened. Don has on shirt with someone. Yeah, we're looking at it, Patty. That's what we were saying. Now he's got his own YouTube channel. You watch him put up a merch store. I guarantee you that as soon as they can, they'll put up a merch store and sell the same sort of thing. Then, but as we, Crime and Justice pointed out to us, you can't comment on anything that they've uploaded to YouTube. It's all locked, so you can't. Robin Payne says, I'm so frustrated. We all seem to care about finding her more than he does. I hope it's a game to them and she's safe somewhere while they try to profit off her and then bind her and bring her back. Oh, look. Yeah. Let's fingers crossed that she is alive and someone beautiful has her. And she is in her beautiful little dresses, twirling and has a puppy and loving life. Patty, it's just called, where was it? We had it up here, but I started searching for other things. It's called the Wells Family Official. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was the Don Wells Family. Why are people so mad when people like us and Q are trying to help Summer? Her fucking parents are not doing anything. Q Carlock is legit and she is great people. I stand behind on what she does 100, shaking my head in disgust. Yep, you've got that right. Look, the funniest, not the funniest, but the most beautiful part of this whole fundraiser was and is, this wasn't a planned thing. This evolved by Q as an idea, and then her and John, you know, they were shuffling it around and it's grew with beautiful people that are just as invested for the cause. Could you imagine if this had been like a planned out process and this little merch hiccup hadn't got in the way and things like that? This is just developed over the last few days, and look what they've achieved. Everybody, like all you guys that are buying merch, and or if you can't buy the merch, that you've donated $1, like everything comes into this big picture, and it will make it. I'm hoping 1,000,000% it makes a difference. What's been yeah, Josie, what's been taken down? One of their videos. And Nita last night, Nita crying in the background on John Q's live. it was so hard to hold back crying, but I had to because hubby was right there, and if he caught me crying again, he would have been like, oh my God, what is wrong with you now? Can you stop? Like he gets worried that you know, you're too invested or you're worrying too much or just a protective thing. It's not like he's angry. Please don't misconstrue what I'm trying to say. He's just like concerned for my well-being, but they were you can't not be emotional. You can't switch off your emotions with this sort of thing at all. And if you can, then you're better than me, because I can't. I find it really hard not to. Because someone said it was messed up that I said that Summer's face could not be on there. Oh, okay, Brenda. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, you do diamond paintings, unicorns are real. I tried. I bought a heap of them. I thought the girls and I could do last winter. And yeah, I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with all them little dots. And it was taking me forever. But they're so beautiful when they're completed. And maybe you could sell them to go to the rewards funds. I went silly on them and I have over 200. Wow. You can get such beautiful ones too. Animals and scenery. It's amazing, really, after we've settled things with Summer. It would be nice if this could continue to raise money for. Yeah, and that's what they were saying yesterday on their lives. When, you know, hopefully this Summer will be found, whatever that means, you know, in one way or another. And we can all keep collaborating for other little ones and keep this happening. A 3-meter diamond painting. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know they made them that big. I couldn't live long enough to complete an A4 size one. Yeah, there's one. I was going to talk about that too, because there's actually 2 vigils. There's one on the 14th at the Baptist Church, Robin, is that right? I did see the flyer for the other one. And there's, I'll call it our one, the one Nita's going to, and Libby, and how lucky are they? They get to meet. I'm so jealous. It's not fair. All Australian birds. So you're an Aussie too, unicorns? We've got heaps of Aussies now, which is brilliant. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. They would put up their own items for sale, but it won't go for Summer. Yeah, exactly. They will pocket the money and it'll go towards nothing but their own habits. Let's just say that. Oh my God. But I bet you any money that we can bring you hope is behind this channel. Instructing them what to do. Oh, you're still in lockdown, unicorns. So Victoria or New South Wales lockdown? Because I still don't understand the New South Wales one. Because all my family are in Sydney And I still don't understand. I still don't think I can go there, even though we've had Freedom Day and everything. The whole thing is really confusing. Victoria, yeah. And you guys are having really, really high numbers too, aren't you? I'm halfway between Melbourne and Sydney in the Riverina. It's, actually, what time is it? I've got to pick up my granddaughter at 2:30 today. She's having her second shot. Ursa Bruin says no freedom anywhere. Yeah, Blue Sky, the 2-week-old baby has been found safe and well, all good. Thank goodness. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. I still crack up with John QQ taking me off when I talk about him. It's really funny. You're near Phillip Island. Oh, the penguins. For all our US people that are in here, you have to, if I come back on this afternoon, unicorns, we have to show them the live footage of the penguins coming in at dusk, because it's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. I get mesmerized by watching them, and they know exactly where they're going to nest for the night. They come in every single evening and go out every single morning. Phillip Island. I've never been to Phillip Island, but I want to go to the V8s there. Do you still have V8s down there? We need to find a new way to bring these children to light and keep them in the public conscience. Society needs to reconnect, and we need something that brings awareness. Yeah, it would be good if we could stop it before it happens, wouldn't it, Kristen? Like, people need to surrender them rather than try and do away with them, like is happening over and over and over. Yeah, the penguin parades. We were watching them live during the first lockdown we had. They would do live feeds of it, and you could watch it on, I'm not sure if it was YouTube or not, but they do stream. It might have been on Facebook I was watching. Yeah, they're awesome. We'll watch some of that later this hour, my time. Check out the Collins Street Falcons too. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my God, they've got babies at the moment. Oh, we're going to stream that this afternoon. So it's sort of an awkward day for me. Like, the girls, my 2 granddaughters, haven't seen Mum in 2 years. And this afternoon, the little one doesn't even know it's happening today, because with her fetal alcohol syndrome and things like that, I'm sorry my budgies are so noisy today. I tend to not tell her about things in advance, especially when it's a school day. But anyway, they're having their first contact supervised visit with their mum this afternoon. So our caseworker is picking the little one up from school, and I have to pick the older one up because she's got to go and have her shot at 2:30, and then they're going to come and pick her up for an hour and a half visit with their mum. So I feel really, really anxious about it. I'm happy that they get to see their mum, and I hope she's presentable, but it's the aftermath of how they are after the visit that is the worst. It's really hard because I don't know. It's 7 years now, and the little one, I'm sure, has no memory of when she lived with Mum. So it's sort of got a lot easier with her, but the older one was 5 when they come here full time, and I know it stirs up. Like it's huge for them to deal with, but fingers crossed there. I'll just try and keep them busy after it. And yeah, it's just sort of a messy feeling in my tummy today because you sort of know what's coming tonight. Oh, Patty's off. Morning does come early, Patty. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with us. We appreciate it. And I will be back on tomorrow as well as later this Arvo. That's why I thought I'd come back on while they were doing the contact visit, because I won't be sitting around pacing and stressing. I will, it sort of stops you thinking too much when you're on here. Yeah, it's hard, unicorns. Look, in a perfect world, I would love, our whole family would love so much for Mum to be in a really good place where she could have her 2 daughters back. That's the ultimate goal. But after 7 years, you start to realise that things aren't going to be any different. And I think both girls are aware of that as well now. I just feel for them because you can understand how they feel. Because I used to feel like it when I lived with my nan for a couple of years, and then Mum would just show up out of the blue and take me, and then because nothing was through the courts, Nan didn't and couldn't stop her from taking me. So I know exactly how the girls feel. And although you love, at the time I did, you still have that parental love for them, even though you don't like them. It's just messed up. That's exactly right, Kristen, and that's all we can do, really. Just give them extra hugs, kisses, and be open to talk. Let them know it's okay to feel what they're feeling. Yeah. It's really hard because the older one shuts down. I'm sorry, this is so wasn't planned. I just started talking about it. The older one shuts down, and if it's a topic that she doesn't cope with well, she'll walk away mid-sentence. You'll be talking away and she just walks off like you're not even talking. Where the younger one will talk your ear off about anything and everything. They're just so different. It's hard. But the funniest part about it is they come back and they'll be angry with each other. And that's the bit that's hard to understand, why they get so angry with each other. Maybe they're just letting their emotions out on each other because it's easier than doing it to us because they're a little bit older now. I don't know. And I've researched and researched and researched about how to deal with these situations and try and learn strategies on how to help them on so many different levels. I would get in trouble for going with her. Yeah, that happened to me as a kid too, Luca. She come and took me from the school, and my nan had no clue who had me, where I'd gone, nothing. And then when she would eventually drop me back with my nan where I was living, I would be the one who was in trouble for going with her. Oh, I totally get that. Blue Sky, I'm hearing you, girl. The emotion in that prank call, and that's what pisses me off to no end, is the emotion they showed, that Candace showed with the prank call, and the emotion that Donald does in his church preaching, but there's never been one bit of that about Summer. Like even these little videos on his brand new little YouTube channel, there's no passion, there's no pleading. It's like, thanks for your prayers, we appreciate it. Like, come on. It's messed up. They're close enough to each other that they feel comfortable to let their emotions out with each other, just don't know how to do it in a better way. Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. Like, it's easier to just lash out at each other and than doing it to adults or whatever. But if I had told the younger one, like yesterday or this morning prior to dropping her at school, that she was seeing Mum this afternoon, I guarantee I wouldn't have been home an hour and the school would have been on the phone to me to say she was off with the fairies, because her body can't regulate her emotions, and she would be jumping out of her skin and excited, and like, yeah, she wouldn't have been able to sit and do schoolwork at all because her brain is trying to get around seeing her mum in the afternoon, and she would have disrupted absolutely everybody all day long. So it's better that we don't forewarn her about certain things that are going to happen, because she can't cope with it. Oh my God, unicorns. He is in a better place now. He just could not get off the crap. Yeah. It's a cycle. And sadly, when the substance abuse is involved, it's a constant battle with them trying to weigh up what they want more. But in our situation, it's, I just think that the daughter thinks, they're fine with Nan and Pop, and I'll just live my life, and when they're grown up and all the hard work's been done, then, they'll come and seek me out themselves, and I don't have any of the stress or responsibility. And that makes me angry, that, because I know the way, your kids' brains work, Hi, Lady Liberty. Welcome into our little chat where we're just sort of going over stuff. And that's why I don't get Grandis, guys. I don't get her whatsoever. like as she is, did. How could she live in that van knowing what Don and Candace are doing in that house? For example, the toilet video, and not worry about the kids as a grandmother. And I've said this over and over and over. Is she a substance abuser as well? Because there's got to be something there as to why she could live there month after month after month and not act on it. I just don't understand that. It never goes away, Raz, does it? Ever. It's crazy. That's the part with Grandis I don't get as a grandmother or a mother. Because that's not just alcohol. What they were like that night, I don't care what anybody says. They weren't just intoxicated on alcohol. Hi, Justice for Summer. Yeah, no way. And she could sit in that van every afternoon while they're off their face on drugs and not be at all worried for the 4 kids. I would give up everything in my life to be able to see my grandchildren. Yes, Jen F. Hi, Jen F. How are you? It's just scary. Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't go away. You just have to find a way to try and get through it, don't you? I saw a picture of Grandma looking fondly at her. I know, the one in the kitchen, Luca. She's sitting on one chair very close to Jose, and he's sitting on another like kitchen chair, and Candace is standing up beside Jose. Don's just a dumb dipshit. You cannot tell me that Candace had nothing to do with him. Have we all forgotten that it's also information did come to light that H and Candace were fooling around in front of the kids? Now you're going to try and tell me that Candace didn't have any relationship with Jose? That, no. What about the story of Ali when she picked up that guy at the service station and he believes his wife doesn't lie to him? Oh, unicorns. That's horrible. Oh, that's really sad that you don't get to see them. Doug is going live in about 10 minutes. Come and chat there if you like. Yeah, we might, because I've got to go and get some lunch before I pick this child up and do a couple of things. Don is going to rip up Don. Doug is going to rip up Don's videos. I can see it already. Me too, guys. He's... Oh. Yeah, let's do that. we'll go and refresh, and then we will go and visit Doug. But thanks everyone for coming in. I will come back later if anyone's about to come and distract my brain from the contact visit and everything else. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, thanks for being here with me this morning. Same here, I only have 2. Never been allowed to see them at all, Jen F. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I've got to ring the school as well to let them know I'm picking them up. So I'll talk to you guys over in Doug's chat. Thanks heaps. See you soon.